Hi, everybody. It's me, Jordan Long here. And today I want to talk about, you know, one of my friends who has diabetes or however you want to pronounce it. Now, there are usually two types. There's type 1 and there's type 2. Now, regardless of what type a person may have, certain things are there are certain things in common. One, they're either using insulin pens or they're taking pills. Or they're having their meals at certain times a day to to keep up their levels up. So, for example, if I happen to be out somewhere, if one of my friends and he goes, "Well, Jordan, it's about time. I have to go do my read and have my lunch." All right. Now, some people might think to themselves, people who don't have diabetes might actually think to themselves, um, how does eating the meals and how do they being balanced help with the levels? Well, the idea is that because the pancreas is no longer able to produce insulin right or can't produce it at all, period, whatever the case might be with the person, um, the food they eat does help them. It goes along, it's one of the parts of managing and treating it, basically. And the reason I'm making this up because some people might think that it's gonna, you know, put a damper on the outing or cripple an outing, and it's not true. So do we have to balance it out? Yeah, I have to have the food has to be balanced with the right carbohydrate levels, the right sugar levels, portion between, the fruit, the vegetables, the meat, and other stuff. All right. We could we can go to Subway then, that could work. Sure. Now, a lot of people might ask themselves, what's another thing when it comes to diabetes? Now, diabetes or glucose monitors or meters, whatever term you want to call them, there's a misconception and about pricking one finger and giving one blood sample on test strips. There's always going to be that misconception about, geez, doesn't that hurt? Yeah, it hurts. It's a little prick. And then I had to give my blood sample into the meter so it could tell me if I need to give myself a shot or not. You know. Oh, that's very surprising. Austin, how far does that go? Well, I get leeway for anything from 70 to 180. After that, then I give myself shots, and it varies depending on what the levels are. Now, a lot of people might think that diabetes. Some people might think there's a treatment. Well, there's a treatment for it. There's a way to manage or control, but there isn't a way to cure it. There is no cure for it. It's one of those uncurable medical conditions, kind of like AIDS, for example. I mean, yes, there is a vaccine that prevents people from getting AIDS, but once they have it, it cannot be cured. So it's kind of like that. Only there is no way to prevent this one from happening, period. You know, what are the warning signs? Getting up multiple times to pee, being loss of energy, being dehydrated, a loss of one's appetite, or things not tasting right when you're eating them. You know, being sleepy a lot, when you don't want to sleep. So those would be all the signs. If anybody starts experiencing any of those particular signs, it's better go see your doctor or go to a clinic or hospital quick because it could eventually go into another form because it could eventually all be signs of the illness starting up. Well, Jordan, here's another thing that people, they might think. And these are usually stigmas. What are stigmas? Misconceptions that some people might have. Like what? That you can't have sex. Oh, yeah, exercise is very important. Yeah, wanna fuck? Oh, sure. Anyway, Jordan says, you see, yeah, another misconception. Exercise is very important. Eating balanced meals is important. And there's a lot of stigmas about stuff. And about how you gotta protect your feet. Because if you don't, some people who have really bad diabetes don't feel their feet and don't know that they've injured themselves, don't know they cut themselves, and from doing that, they can get infected because they can't feel their feet, so they don't know they did anything to their feet, so they're unaware of it. But in some people's cases, it might not be the case with them, but with some it is. So it's just a precaution. They end up telling everybody this. Anyway, that's it. I'm Jordan Long, and I hope you enjoyed this video.